Hi there and welcome to the week ahead forecast from the Met Office. At the start of June, all the talk was of an east-west divide across the country. Much cooler in the east, much warmer and sunnier in the west. As we approach the end of June, there'll be a northwest-southeast split in the weather, but this time it's going to look something like this. This is the chart for Saturday with the jet stream highlighted here and low pressure to the northwest of the UK, and that would likely lead to more changeable, cooler and occasionally wetter weather towards the northwest, drier, sunnier and increasingly hot weather for the southeast. So a northwest-southeast split developing this week, but for the time being, here's how it looks with the jet stream, a much weaker affair, affecting the UK, yes, but also this flabby area of low pressure affecting the UK, with heat and humidity close to the surface, allowing the air to build, and showers or thunderstorms over the next few days. So we're going to transition from that to the northwest-southeast split by the end of the week, but for the time being we're seeing outbreaks of rain on Tuesday morning move up from the south. This rain heavy and persistent, especially during the early hours in the south with some rumbles of thunder, before quite quickly it moves northwards into northern England and then eventually southeast Scotland by the afternoon. Once that clears through, sunny spells break out in the south as well as western Scotland, Northern Ireland, but also some heavy showers and thunderstorms. As with previous days, very hit and miss showers and thunderstorms. Not everyone will get one, but where they do occur, could be some very large rainfall amounts in a short space of time, particularly towards the east and southeast of England, if some lively storms occur here, depending on afternoon temperatures, of course. And hail and lightning always a possibility. And temperatures will be, still on the warm side with 27, 28 Celsius possible towards the southeast, cooler towards the west and the north, but still most widely 21 or 22 Celsius. By the start of Wednesday, the rain in eastern Scotland clears away from Shetland gradually, and then showers from the word go for western Scotland, Northern Ireland, Western England and Wales. They then pop up fairly widely into the afternoon, and by the afternoon the focus is more towards eastern areas. The showers will again be hit and miss. Some areas will escape them entirely and stay dry with warm spells of sunshine. But where the showers do occur, they could align into convergence zones where the winds come together, for example, across the southwest peninsula or eastern Scotland. So shower after shower here, perhaps thunderstorm after thunderstorm in one or two spots. But that, of course, means that other areas will avoid them entirely, and we'll see temperatures of the low to mid-20s or even the high 20s towards the southeast. Here's how things develop as we go through the second half of the week. We've got this cold air coming south near Greenland. That helps to fire up the jet stream over the North American continent, which in turn adds some juice to the jet stream coming across the Atlantic. Now, it's not uncommon at this time of year, mid-June, for the jet stream to get a bit more active again, having been at its weakest through the year across May and early June. And that is indeed what we're seeing this week. The jet stream becomes a bit more active. It helps to develop an area of low pressure to the west of the UK, which in turn allows that northwest-southeast split that we're going to see by the weekend. But Thursday starts off with sunny spells for most, and then showers will develop once again. These will be less widespread, less intense compared with previous days. For many, actually, we'll just see a dry day with sunny spells and highs of 25 to 28 Celsius in the south, 19 to 22 for Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England. But then, zooming out here to look at the bigger picture, and into Thursday afternoon we've got this ridge of high pressure building across southern parts of the UK, whilst the jet stream fires up this area of low pressure to the west, allowing weather systems to start to arrive into the northwest of the UK for Friday, but they'll take their time. So for most it's a dry start to Friday with some warm sunshine out there. Higher clouds starts to arrive into the west, turning the sunshine a bit more hazy compared with Thursday, and those outbreaks of rain push into Northern Ireland and western Scotland by the afternoon, along with a strengthening breeze. Some wet weather then by later Friday, but of course we need the rain for western Scotland in particular, so for many this will be good news. Further southeast it's staying dry with warm spells of hazy sunshine, and you can see the difference in the temperatures, 27, 28, could even see 29 Celsius or even close to 30 by the weekend. So it's turning hotter in the south whilst the weather turns more changeable towards the northwest. And for Saturday you can divide the country roughly in a line across, say, northern England, North Wales. To the north of that, it's outbreaks of rain, breezy, a bit cooler. But to the south of that, it's going to be increasingly hot with long spells of sunshine. And of course, the UV is at its maximum at this time of year with the summer solstice on Wednesday. And so there is that high risk of burning. Pollen levels, of course, will also be affected. Now, Glastonbury takes place later this week and into the weekend, so for any festival goers, the outlook looks mostly dry after a few showers and the chance of a shower or two on Thursday. I think some hazy sunshine on Friday before long spells of sunshine reappear on Saturday and Sunday, and you can see that increase in temperatures as well. By day, we're looking at 22 and then going up to the mid-20s, perhaps 26 Celsius by Sunday. And by night, those temperatures not dropping much below the mid-teens, so perhaps uncomfortable for staying in a tent. But by day, plenty of dry weather with that strong sunshine. Make sure you stay hydrated if you're going to Glastonbury. Make sure you cover up as well, because the UV levels will be very high indeed. That's all from me, but you can, of course, stay up to date with the latest by following the Met Office on social media.